President Geingob joined 48 other African presidents at the AU headquarters in Addis Ababa. While there, Geingob outlined regional efforts to foster peace in the eastern DRC and stressed the importance of diplomacy over war in resolving the conflict in the eastern DRC. Dr. Geingob noted that Namibia will continue to support the Luanda and Nairobi processes as roadmaps for peace in the DRC.
And now we are faced with a situation in DRC, which really stole the show. Two presidents were there and were trying to make their case. But I actually proposed that we should just accept Angolan president's statement. He was chairing the meeting and there was some progress made. But when the president of South Africa gave them a floor to talk, antagonism started again. So with my proposal, they went on and they signed the agreement. Hopefully it will be kept.
Speaking to the media on the tarmac at Eros Airport, the president maintained that the AU body emphasized the need for African representation on the UN Security Council. On invitation by the United Nations Secretary General, Dr. Geingob used the opportunity to meet with the SG. Antonio Guterres commended President Geingob's efforts in championing peace in the SADC region. Geingob also joined the African Union Committee of 10 heads of state and government on the reform of the United Nations Security Council, of which Namibia is a member. He emphasized the importance of the committee's work in advancing Africa's voice in international affairs and specifically at the United Nations. Dr. Geingob further called on members of the Committee of 10 Heads of State and Government to be proactive and to demonstrate tangible results, stressing that the gathering is meant for the general well-being of Africans.
We are discussing the question of the diseases. We are discussing the issue of wars, as I said, that is affecting the well-being of African people. Then the continental African trade area was discussed as an avenue that we must use to trade. Intra-African trade must be increased before we go outside. So we must actually also add value to our resources instead of sending them in a raw form.
The 36th Ordinary Session adopted 23 decisions to be implemented through the African Union Commission. Emil Gamro Seibeb, NBC News, Windhoek.